Hello everyone and welcome back to another Stormworks video. In this video we are here with part 1 of the community build challenge final. Now a few weeks ago I challenged you, the community, to go and build a recon drone here in Stormworks. Of course, with weapons DLC just around the corner, I thought it would be a great idea to have some really nice recon drones out on the workshop. And just a reminder on the rules, the first thing they had to do is make sure that they were able to go and build their creation inside of the helicopter base TT Island. That means it wasn't too large, otherwise we were getting into plane territory. Along with that, it had to be able to take off and land completely manually operated. Of course, the creators could go and add additional stuff in there to make it fully automated, but that will not be judged in this challenge. Along with that, they couldn't use any infinite electricity bugs or glitches or anything like that. It had to be completely vanilla game settings. And last thing is that it had to also have a minimum flight range of 100 kilometers and then a minimum altitude of at least 1,500 meters that it could climb to. That made sure that it could get up nice and high and obviously maybe get away from detection of enemy players. So, with that said, we're going to be starting off by checking out the first 5 of the top 10 most voted for creations in this video, followed by another video later in the week where we're going to be checking out the next 5 and also be announcing a winner for this challenge. So that said, let's get straight into it and get started with the final. So the first creation we're going to be checking out today is the UAV 01 Ugglan. Now this one, first off, unfortunately did not meet the requirements of rule number 1, which means that it had to be spawned inside of the helicopter base at the TT Island. Unfortunately, this one is a little bit big. I think it's because of this ramp here at the front. So we will be deducting points from that, but I will also check it out because it looks really cool. So it looks like the creator's got a tank here, or yeah, pretty much a tank, which I'm guessing is the control center inside here. We also have this huge ramp here, or launching platform, and then you've got the drone. The drone is not big, definitely would fit inside the hangar, so that's why I said I'm still checking this out. But it looks really cool. Got a little gimbal camera here. Looks like it's got some type of engine here at the back, and then propeller at the back there too. Okay, cool. Let's go and get inside this vehicle. We've got winches, we've got a toggle button, and we've got a little door. Alrighty. Looks pretty cool. Very nice in here. Let's go and get into our seat. So straight away, we just have a very basic control. We pretty much got 2 screens. This is our launching ramp, and this looks like the gimbal camera. We got 1 is for launch, 2 avionics. So we'll get avionics on, I guess. 3 is auto hover, so you might as well get that on too. And then 4 is infrared mode. Okay, cool. Let's go and launch this. That's pretty cool. Wow, that thing's gone. Just like that. That is really cool. Okay, so now we should be able to fly it. Yep, so we got roll and we've also got pitch. That's what we got in front of us here. I'm guessing yaw would be left and right. No. What if we take auto hover off? The auto hover, we can still roll and pitch it. Pretty straightforward, I guess. Can we? No, so left and right and up and down controls looks like the gimbal camera. Interesting. Okay, let's go and so it's a fixed throttle. Let's go and put auto hover mode back on here. And then let's go and check this out. So we can definitely use the gimbal camera. As you can see here, I can obviously go and move the gimbal camera left and right. If I wanted to, I can also do up and down here. But I don't have any options to lock the gimbal camera. And that's a little bit disappointing because we do have those options in game to lock it, add a laser on, and those things are quite useful. I definitely think so, especially if you're adding this on and you're trying to maybe incorporate it into another creation where you're laser designating a site or a target or something like that, and also just the possibility to just to zoom in. I didn't see any other controls here for me, so yeah, that's ever so slightly disappointing. I guess it is, you can still recon with it, but I just feel like it's lacking a lot of features, and I'd like to see the creator add those on. But yeah, overall, cool creation. Does well, does its job. Once again, we'll deduct points for it being too large, but besides that, pretty cool creation. Very interesting that it's got, you know, set speed in there, and obviously no yaw. So let's go ahead, let's move on to the next one for the episode. And spawning in the next creation, we have a Star Wars probe droid. This is very different from what I think we're going to see in the rest of this episode. So it looks like we've got the droid here on the right, and we've got the control station here, which has got some turrets on it. You can actually see the turrets are tracking us, which is pretty cool. Okay, let's go and have a look around. So pretty straightforward here, but very interesting. I want to see how this thing works. So we've got an electrical cable that goes over here. We can set the frequency for it. So let's do like frequency 1. Cool. And then we should be able to turn this on maybe. Disconnect this. Possibly. And we disconnect you. Yes. I like how it's making that noise. Okay. And there we go. Okay, so this is a little drone making noises. We've got a code to get in the door here, and we've also got a fragile button. Now, apparently if you press this enough, it opens the door. Okay, cool. We've got turret room, turn it on and off. Turret room, turn it on and off. We've got generator room, okay. We've got storage, and we've got the remote control station. Ooh, this is pretty cool. A little bed in here and some equipment, and then our seats. Okay, so we've got a huge monitor in front of us. Really get nice visuals. Looks like we've got speed, I'm guessing alt, heading, RPM, fuel, battery, X and Y coordinates. We've got a pitch ladder here. Wow, pretty cool. Okay, we can view forwards. We can view the gimbal instead. We can view the bottom if we want to. We've got IR, which is 4. 5 is action. What the heck does that do? Guess we're gonna have to find out later on. Apparently a blaster, okay. 6 is spotlight, and then we've got turn left and right. Okay, so pretty straightforward controls. We can just, wow, yeah, very cool. As you can see there. Oh man, that is very interesting, isn't it? It's really cool. That is so cool. So it looks like we've got enough power here, and I mean we could set an auto hover, let's say 1,500 meters, go to that altitude, and yeah, looks like it's doing all right. So is that alt? Yeah, alt on the right. Okay, and it should be up there somewhere. So yeah, so far pretty good. I like it. Obviously, we're not checking out these features. We want to manually control it, but it's nice it has those. I want to check out this gimbal camera and see how that works. So 2 to switch to gimbal, and then do our controls just automatically switch now? Ah, that's very smart. So now our controls are completely switched, and we can do whatever we want with this gimbal camera. Cool. Zoom in and out. What about that? Yes, you can zoom in and out, which is also very useful. We are still climbing at an altitude. I'm going to just take that off. Which I can't. It goes to that altitude. Okay, that's fine. Cool. I like that. And 5 is what I'm guessing would be to fire something in the future. Is there no option to lock the camera? I wonder if it's like a setting. No, there's no options on the screen to lock the camera, unfortunately. I'm guessing that might just be a limit of what I gave the creators to use with, but possibly not. But yeah, another really cool one. I love the screen here. I think this looks really nice. We also have a bottom view, and that still controls the drone. Okay, whereas this goes and moves it. And then 1. Okay, we do get a laser, so that laser is firing forwards, if I'm correct, yeah, when you press 5. Okay, so another cool creation. I like it. Very interesting. Very, very interesting creation, I think. You can see we're still climbing at an altitude. We're still fine with everything. Battery, fuel, everything looks perfect. So yeah, very, very unique and very cool. Nice creation. I like it. Let's go ahead. Let's move on to the next one. And moving on to the next creation, we have the RQ-14 Recon Drone and Station. This is a tilt-wing drone. Okay, interesting. Got like a little VTOL here. Very nice. Looks like we got recharging here. We got a battery. pretty straightforward actually. It looks pretty cool. I like it. Let's go and check out the station. So we've got a little control station here. I like this little spotlight array here. Looks like recharging also. We can walk up, and then looks like we got two screens, so navigate and pilot. Got heading holds and things. E button. Get the big key button on. Ooh, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Little map screen on either side. Pitch ladder, battery, fuel. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Heading hold, alt hold, taxi. Okay, so we're currently in taxi mode. Wheel brake, throttle up, throttle down. Tilt up, tilt down. Collective yaw. WNS taxi pitching roll. Oh, look at that. Okay, so can we go up in collective? Maybe we need to get taxi off. VTOL. Okay. Roll up, maybe? Yeah. There it goes. Awesome. That is nice. I like that. Okay. So now we should be able to fly forward. So if we were to do tilt down, which is 5. Yeah, look at that. That is really cool. And I'm almost certain this thing will definitely be able to get to its altitude, the amount of speed it's got. That's really nice. Let's test out the alt hold. Do I enter in something, or do I think you just click it and it just holds current alt, doesn't it? Yeah. Looks like it's holding current alt, possibly? Yes. We got IR mode if we want that. And then how do we control the gimbal camera and things? Is there a special waypoints? And then was this another seat here? Okay, so it's on a different seat. Perfectly fine. Looks like one radio, which is fine there. Cool. Okay, let's go and see that. So we've got a nice little gimbal camera here that we can use. Okay, we've got zoom in, zoom out. We've also got reset. So zoom in, zoom out. Got reset. Oh, pretty cool. 6 is initial position, so like resetting it. Nice, I like it. Still another one with no laser designator, unfortunately. But yeah, I think that's fantastic. Really cool. Works really well. Really, really well. It's nice that it's a VTOL mode, so it can go really well. And also, if you don't want to, you can put it into, level hold. Oh, interesting. Is that you can put it into into a helicopter mode. So, like for example, we stop right here, and then you just go over here and literally just stop and hover over and just navigate and pretty much see anything we want to see. Which is really cool, I think. So you could stop here and be like, "Oh, I want to go and look at the airport down there." We're far away from that, and we can just carry on zooming in and stuff. So that's a cool little feature. Oh, that's cool. You can also track it where it's going. Nice. I like that. I think the creator's done a fantastic job. The only thing I would like to add is maybe like a to lock the camera on a target. That's one thing, but it's just me being finicky about it. But yeah, very good job. Let's go ahead, let's move on to the next one for the episode. And moving on to the next creation, we have the H-56, the Hunter. Very big drone, definitely starting to look more like a plane, but that's fine. But this one can actually carry some weapons on it, and some different things using the pylons, which is pretty cool. Landing gear, looks like we've got a camera system, and even a, air-to-air refueling. Interesting. Okay, a little station over here that you can change the frequencies and things, and then we have the actual seat. So it looks like a map radar. We've also got just a front-facing screen with artificial horizon, and then we've got a gimbal camera over here. Okay, we've got zoom in, zoom out, we've got laser lock, we've got IR mode, we've got camera. Ooh, so that's what, like top camera? And it's probe camera, gimbal camera. Cool. That's pretty nice. Stabilizing, autopilot, alt hold, all those kinds of things. Select and launch. I'm guessing this is for different pylons that you have, possibly. Okay, interesting, yeah. Wonder, yeah, you can move it across using this little thing here at the top of the screen. That's pretty cool. Alt hold, throttle lever, launch, select. That would be for, I'm guessing, the pylon system once again. Throttle up, throttle down, brakes. Okay, let's get this thing started. So, low throttle. We'll do engine on, stabilization on, nav lights, anti-collision lights. Cool, that's started. Brakes are still on, so we shouldn't actually move. That shouldn't really move. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, now it stopped. Okay, so we can throttle up, I guess. And then can I steer it? Let me get the brakes off. Or brakes 3. So we should be able to just steer it now, I guess. The throttle up is 1, but not that much. Yeah, you can steer it. Look, there we go. That's pretty cool. Throttle up again, throttle down. Throttle up, throttle down. Okay, let's switch to this camera now so we can actually see what's going on. So, throttle up, throttle down. Let's rotate it a little bit, throttle up, throttle down. I want to get on the runway here, ideally. Okay, so we need to go forwards a bit more. Throttle down. That was a little bit too much. Let's get back on the runway now. Okay, pretty much on the runway now, so I think we should be able to take off. So we're going to increase throttle. Now that we're lined up. So increase throttle, increase throttle, increase throttle. And there we go, lift off. Yes. Okay, maybe not that much throttle. That's a lot of throttle, isn't it? Wow, we've climbed so far already. Get a little more throttle. Okay, so we can roll it. Okay, so you can roll it just using your pitch and stuff. Okay, what about, apparently we can do steering, which is left and right. Yeah, let's just go and get this round. What does autopilot do? Is that meant to go to a certain location, or get that off? It seems like maybe, yeah, autopilot's what, just making it go around a certain spot where you left it. I would guess that, at least. Keep radio active. We got camera. Okay, we did that already. We got zoom in, zoom out. How do we control the camera though? Is there any option to control the camera? Not touchscreen. Pretty much. Okay, so first we need to get landing gear off. Okay, so now you don't have any controls. Oh no, wait, you do. Left and right. Oh no, now we can control it. Cool. Okay, nice. And then you can actually lock on to targets. Nice. So that's the first one we've seen it being able to do that. That's pretty cool. And we can obviously adjust it if we want to. Zoom in. Nice. How's a battery and thing? This is something I do worry about slightly. Don't see any readouts or anything of our batteries. I'm guessing we would have enough. Oh, I wasn't happy there. I left that on. Cool. I like it. I think it's a lovely creation. It's got everything you need, really. Yeah, cool creation. Very cool. Let's go ahead. Let's move on to the next one for the episode. And spawning the next creation in, I thought this was a drone challenge, but we've got a truck in front of us. No, I think this actually has a drone inside it, which is really amazing. This is so inconspicuous. You don't even think it's a drone in there. That's really cool. Okay, let's go and find out. So we can actually drive this thing around. Wow. Pretty cool. Nice. Okay, we're not going to test out the driving, but here's our little station. So one is to arm. What? That is cool. That is very cool. Alright, so while that is going, I think we need to get the throttle up. So we're going to do throttle up here, and the creator says 25 is recommended. Cool, so we'll get that on. What else do we have? Battery and things here. I think we also need to get maybe this truck engine on. And we'll get that running, just in case. Cool. Okay, we should be able to deploy. Let's check this out. Okay, so what, 2 to launch? Look at that. What? Okay, auto hover is 3. That's cool. That is very cool. Very nice. Very clean, very easy to use. I like it. Should be able to see it coming over our heads in a few seconds. Oh, I'm trapped inside. Where is it? There is there. That is really cool. Okay, and then what about the gimbal camera? Okay, so how does that work? So it's not tight. I guess we do left and right, up and down. Okay. Left, right, up and down, and then you can do... I would like maybe a cursor here. So laser, and then we can do track. And we can obviously move it once it's tracking. Track like that location. I wonder if it's caught up. Take track off. Was that on? What if we were to do that? And then laser something, let's see. So laser that and then track. You see, it just goes back to that old position that we had it on earlier. Interesting. Take track off. Yeah, it almost like remembers that old position that we went to. Take laser off, try and track again. Yeah, remembers the old position that we had it on earlier. Even if I turn it, what happens? Yeah, springs us back. Okay, interesting. I don't know what's happening with that. Take track off, I guess. Maybe I did something wrong there, but I like it. It's pretty cool. I would move this up because the main thing you want to do is obviously spot things, and I would move this down. So I'd make this smaller and make this bigger. But that's my opinion. I think it's really cool. I think the creator's done a fantastic job with the implementation of this and having it in a truck. That's really out of the box, and this looks so inconspicuous. If you were just, you know, flying over or whatever in a tank and you see this, like, oh, it's just a cargo truck, and you carry on. So really good job, and I think it flies really well. The only thing I would change is possibly move this around. I don't know what's happening with the lock on the camera. Maybe it's just something glitching out. But yeah, a lovely creation. So guys, that's the first 5 of the top 10 most voted for creations. We will be checking out the next 5 and announcing a winner in a later video in the week. If you want to check out any of these creations that we looked at in this episode, I will leave them linked in the video description below. And as always, if you have enjoyed these videos, make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button, and also comment below. And until the next one, we will see you then.